Hello everybody. It's Colleen here with Couture. Coming in tonight with a brand spanking new transfer, hot off the presses. Let's just go ahead and get this iPad going, and then we will dive right in. There we go. So hello, and welcome to the replay. If you're watching the replay tonight, we have our brand new home transfer. This is part of, it's called Club Couture. And when you're a designer with Couture, and you do the $99 kit to join, and every month there is a, hello Stacy, there is a monthly subscription fee. And included in that monthly subscription fee of $20 is an auto-shipped transfer called Club Couture transfer that we get as designers 1 month prior to it being available to the public. So this beauty right here is actually our December Club Couture. So excited! I just got it in the mail. So, as I said, brand spanking new, have not labeled it, haven't done anything with it yet. So I am going to cut along, right along the dotted lines, and I love these handy little arrows here that tell you which way to place, because this is 3 layers for the wreath, which goes right in the center. So let's get this thing cut. Hello, Mandy. So we're going to get this guy cut right along the nice handy lines here that we have right on our transfer. Tells you right where you need to cut. And even with the lines, I still can't cut straight, but it's okay. So let's get these cut out, and then as we do anytime we have a brand new transfer, we label the back, right? How are you ladies doing tonight? Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday night. So we're going to say home, and then we're going to say number 1, number 2, and number 3. Now, if you like, you can put a little number 1 here at the bottom, bottom of your transfer. That just reminds you that's layer 1, that's layer 2, and that's layer 3. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. Some of the other layers can get a little like, oh, which goes first? So it's always helpful to do that as well, to layer it, to label it on the front and on the back. So that is what we will do. Now, brand new transfer. Let me make sure my chalkboard's dry. This is our lovely 8-in board, which, speaking of that kit earlier, this comes in your kit, your starter kit. So again, I always just kind of roll my finger and see how easily that comes off. This is the shiny side of our transfer. That's the paper side. That's where we labeled. So we are removing our transfer from the carrier sheet like so, and very sticky. Our transfers are reusable silk screen transfers. So they are very sticky for that reason, so that they adhere to the surfaces that you are going to be using your transfers on, whether it be chalkboards, glass, wood, burlap canvas, clothing, dishes, things like that. That's why they are sticky, so that they adhere to whatever surface you may be using. So I am doing what we call fuzzing up our transfer, and I already got a big chunk of fuzz right on there. Of course I did. And I didn't want that to happen. Okay, it's alright, I'm not gonna worry about it. There must have been because I did a painting of some wood last night, and I wonder if I just got a big piece of wood on the back of my transfer. Hello, Johnny. You're gonna do this one tonight too. Everybody's so excited. All designers probably got it in the mail today or within the next couple days. This transfer will be available, as I said, for customers to purchase on my online store beginning December 1st. So you're getting a sneak peek of it tonight. So I am just putting the towel down a couple times just to try to get some lint on the back of here, and that helps to make the transfer just a little less sticky. Now, if I were to use this for the first, so you got yours yesterday, yay! If I were to use this on glass or a shirt or like mugs or plates or things like that. Anything that I'm going to use ink, I would not fuzz this, because you want to have a nice adhesion between the transfer and the surface. But because we are using it with chalk paste on a chalkboard, I am going to fuzz it. So I'm just going to try to center this. I might go, yeah, I am going to center. I was thinking maybe I'll go a little off center and then maybe try to add some embellishments, but I think I am just going to center it. So we're going to put that down. That looks crooked to me. Let me lift this up. I'm going to just hold this up. Yeah, that is crooked. Let me do that again. So when you're removing your transfer, just make sure you're applying either across, like this transfer is long, so you want to pull off across. If you have a long one going that way, then you would pull down from the top to the bottom. Let me just see before I press down too hard. That looks pretty good. I am a little bit more towards the top of the transfer, but I am okay with that. So let's remove this. Let's get our chalk paste to our nice consistency. I'm going to do HME Right in White. Very easy peasy. And then I've got some really pretty colors off to the side that I'm going to do the layers of the wreath. I'm going, again, non-traditional. I am trying to jazz this up a little bit for Christmas, although even though it's a wreath in the center, it does not have to be Christmas. You can certainly make it what we call an evergreen, which is basically daily, like a daily sentiment or saying of some kind that you can have hung in your house all year long. But then you can certainly change it out for Christmas and make the wreath look Christmassy. So, like I said, I'm going with very non-traditional colors for my wreath tonight. So let's just grab a little bit of chalk paste, and we are going to cover just the silk screen. That's all we need to worry about. So I'm just going to cover that. Don't need to worry about any of the teal section. Now when I go back to apply a little pressure, I'm pulling some of that chalk paste back off. Look, and I have enough to finish. So just apply a little pressure, and that's going to get a nice light coating over your silk screen area. I'm just trying to make sure I'm removing any lines, because the squeegee might sometimes leave some lines behind, and that's fine. See how I have a little bubble here? That is A-okay. It's not in my silk screen area, because I did forget to mention when you put your transfer down, really feel to make sure you're not feeling any bubbles in that silk screen area. So let's put this off to the side. Again, we're going to remove this way, applying even pressure across. Hello, Eileen. Applying even pressure so as not to stretch out our transfer. Look how beautiful the letters come out on this chalkboard. Oh my gosh, that's stunning. It's so crisp and clear. It looks amazing. You can definitely, I know I've said it before, I'm going to say it again, you can tell the difference using our products on our surfaces. That's all I'm going to say. I'll leave it there. Let's dry this off a little bit. The white chalk paste tends to dry really quick, so this shouldn't take any time. I just want to make sure I'm good, because I am the biggest culprit of putting my fingerprint right in there to test to see if it's dry. So let's just be a little patient tonight, Colleen, and let's let this dry before I put my fingerprint in there. Yep, we are dry. We are dry. I can run my hand all over there. Now my chalkboard's a little warm. Obviously, I just put heat on it. So I'm just going to let that return to room temperature. Just rub my hands on it. That'll bring it back down to room temperature. This is not going anywhere until I decide I want to change it out. And I wash it off with this little guy. Water, that's it. That's all you need. Water, splash it on there, and it washes right off. Easy peasy. So we're, as I'm talking, letting this come back down to room temperature. Feel like we're pretty good. We labeled our transfer with layer 1, wrote it on the back as well. So now I can remove, again, just slide your finger. See how nice and easily that came off? Put that to the side. I'm going to put this right onto my pants instead of bringing the towel in here again. So I can do it a lot quicker if I just put it on my pants to pick up some of the fuzz. So the color that I decided that I'm going to use, which in hindsight, I probably should not have picked this because we unfortunately do not have it right now, or it's actually a discontinued color. But with the other colors that I chose, and keeping with like kind of my vintagey feel, that's why I chose this. I didn't want to go with like a darker green. I want it to Just see if I'm over too far close to the H. Yeah, I just want to slide this just a scotch over. Right there, I think should be good. Let's just check. Just trying to make it even in between the H and the O. I think that looks better. So the color that I chose, let me just close my white chalk paste so that I don't want that to dry out. Helpful tip, here we go. Using the helpful tip that I learned from Chalk University. Spritz a little water in there. Close my jar up. That will keep it hydrated. And I just got chalk boogies all over my board. But that will keep it nice and fresh for the next time I go to use it. This is the color I was talking about. We do not have this lime green anymore. And this, you can see, look, it's pretty stiff. I've had it for a while. We no longer have that color. So here's where the water comes into play again. Spritz a little water in here. And actually, I'm not going to use this because that is not good. This is the proper tool for the job. So, as I mentioned, this one's an old color, but I want it to keep it non-traditional. But look, I'm bringing it right back to life with a little bit of water, getting in all around the sides of the jar, just like that. And I'm stirring it nice and vigorously. Look, I'm bringing it back to life. And that is ready to use again. That's all you got to do. Just get all this excess off because I don't want to waste any of this. And there we go. Let's throw that into my jar of water off to the side here. I'm going to grab another squeegee. And then we are going to just lightly cover just the silkscreen areas in this beautiful lime green color. Getting that excess off, and when I do, I'm putting the nice thin coat. See all that I put back on my squeegee? So now I can just finish off what I need it to do. All that excess right back into our jar. Let's close up that jar. And peel and reveal. I got a lot more chalk boogies on my board again. Ooh, I love that lime color. Oh my goodness. So pretty. Go away, chalk boogies. Go away. There we go. Let's dry this off real quick because now we have layer number 2. Layer number 2. That's layer number 2. We are good. Good to go. Lime dried pretty quickly too. Oh, that is hot though. Let's let that cool down for a hot second. Yeah, that I definitely will probably let the heat on there way longer than I need it to. I'm going to go ahead and get layer number 2 prepped while this is cooling off. I'm just going to put it on my pants again. And then, wait till you see. You know, when I chose these colors, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what this color combination is going to look like. I'm a little skeptical. But I'm going to do it anyway. Because sometimes, like, weird things happen when you kind of experiment and try different things and go outside of what you normally would do. And then you wind up liking it. Sometimes you don't, and that's okay. Because I could wash it off and try it again. And I can use my transfer many, many times. So I'm not going to worry about it. So here we go with layer 2. Now, you know what I should have done? In hindsight, I forgot to chalk the little marker things here. I completely forgot to do that. So I'm going to do my best just to match it up where I think it kind of should go. It's going to be, let me fuzz that one more time. Yeah, lesson learned. I did it again. I forgot to use my little guides. So let's just, and it's okay if it's going to be off a little bit. I'm not terribly worried about it. I'm just trying to find some of the green under there. Okay, let's take a peek. I feel like I'm on there. Oops, that's crooked. Turn it just a little. Okay. Let's see. Just want to make sure I'm up at the top. And I'm down here at the bottom. Okay, we're going to go for it. So here's the color I was going to choose. I'm using my Midnight Sky again. Keeping with my theme, trying to do vintagey kind of Christmas. So I'm keeping with that theme, but then I've got to pop a color on top tonight. So for my third and final layer, which is a surprise off to the side here. So let's put our Midnight Sky on here. Hopefully I'm not too far off the mark. And this time I'm actually gonna chalk that little mark there. So that will help me for my next layer. I put way too much up there. Okay, now let's scrape this excess off. I'm not scraping too hard on my second layer, remember, because we don't want to pull up the first layer. Let's just get all that excess off kind of lightly, and all that excess back into our jar. Let's see how off I was for layer number 2. Hopefully not too far off the mark. No, I like it. I'm actually pretty good. I like where it is. It looks like it's kind of complementing some of the green on there. I like it. It might be hard for you guys to see. Pull it up a little bit. And there's my little marker guides for my next layer. I like it, but wait till you see this next color. I don't think I'm going to take any time at all to dry this layer because it's just a few dots all around. Okay, let me dry the markers. Okay, I feel like we're good. They are dry. That's dry. Ooh, that's hot again. Let's let that cool off. Cool it off. Okay, layer 3 is going to have cute little more embellishments on top. We're going to fuzz this guy, and then I'm going to show you my secret final color. Cannot wait. I hope this is going to look good. My fingers are crossed. Well, my toes are crossed because my fingers are being used right now to fuzz a transfer. Okay, one more time with the fuzzing, off and on. And let's see. Now the lighting in here is horrible, so I'm going to do my best to match up. Oh, I think I caught that one right away. Wow, I caught that one pretty quick. Let's see. Holy smokes. I got that right away. That's awesome. It fell like right onto my markers. How awesome. You ready for the reveal? You ready to see what color we're going to do? You ready? You ready? Ta-da! We're going to do Couture Coral on top. I thought that this would look kind of fun. So let's get this stirred up because I haven't used this in a while. So look at how beautiful that color is. Oh my goodness. And it's so nice and creamy. It is the perfect consistency. That this is going to take barely a little splash of chalk paste to cover this little bit. I'll grab my smaller squeegee, just a little dab will do. Pop that on there. I have a good feeling. I'm hoping these colors are going to be good, but we'll see. Don't need to worry about my markers because I'm done with my layering, and I'm really going super light because now we're on to our third layer. So I'm not too worried. I didn't put a lot of chalk paste on there, so I'm not worried about if I, used a little more than I normally would because I barely needed any for this last layer. But definitely don't want to push down too hard, and hopefully I fuzz my transfer enough that it's not pulling anything. Oh my goodness, look at that colors. Oh, I love the color combination. So pretty and so different, I think. What do you guys think? Can you see? Do you like it? Let me hold it up a little bit so you can see the detail in there. Let me just wait for the iPad to catch up. Can you guys see? And I apologize, the lighting in this room is horrible. But look at the pretty color combination. I love that. So again, that was Couture Coral. I keep saying Coral. Coral. I can't say that word right. Coral. Midnight Sky. Unfortunately, pretend like you're not seeing this one because we don't have this one, but this was lime green. And then white. So they were the 4 colors that we did tonight. How fun. Now let me remove this. Thank you, Eileen. I really kind of surprised myself a little bit tonight. I like the color combination. Very different. Very, very outside of my box. I am, and I say it all the time, I am so traditional, but Chalk Couture is really making me kind of think outside the box with some of these things, especially with my color choices. So I just wet a Q-tip, and I'm just going to remove my little marker here and here. And that's all there is to it. Now, I'm going to show you guys again one more time. I know I showed it in my live last night, but I'm going to show you a new trick for cleaning your transfers that I love. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Eileen. So cleaning our transfers now does not require, I just blanked on what I was going to say, does not require Clorox wipes. So here's why, and here's how. So in my bucket, I had all my transfers. I was plopping them into this right off on the other side of my desk here. So here is this awesome new way that we just learned about, or maybe probably people already did, but I didn't, so it's new to me. So here's our board eraser. So what I'm going to do is I just have my towel that I used to fuzz. Now I'm going to use it to clean my transfers. So once you get your board eraser wet, you have your transfers in here. Simply use your board eraser to get all of the paste off of your transfer. I love this. No more smelly Clorox wipes. How awesome is that? So that's it. Then I'm just going to plop that sticky side up right there onto my towel. And let's see how good it does on the darker color with the coral. I am so happy with this that I don't have to buy those big, bulky Clorox wipes. Just get the back of this because I did have two transfers kind of close to each other, so some of the color got on the back of this one. So there we have it. That is all there is to it. Let me just finish up real quick, and then I'll show you what the final step is, just so you can see the process from beginning to end. If you should have any questions about, you know, how to take care of your transfers, why we do this, the reason, and look, here we go. It's stuck a little bit, but it was wet, so no worries. Cold water is how you want to peel apart your transfer. I'm just putting it in the water, and I'm slowly pulling it apart. This one wasn't stuck too bad, so I'm not too concerned. And voila, that's it. Cold water is the key for removing. I'm going to try to get that little piece of wood on there that I got on there from my towel. Cold water is the key to getting your transfers unstuck. So I'm glad we had like a little smorgasbord of everything tonight. Having a transfer stick, showing you how to take care of your transfers, cleaning them. I'm going to move this over to my table because I'm running out of room on my towel. So, I think I got frozen. You guys, I'm back. I got frozen for a second, but I'm back. Yay. So I'm just going to clean off my tools now real quick. I keep getting frozen. Can you guys still hear me? It looks like my iPad froze, but I'm not sure if my video froze. Okay, wait a minute. I think I'm back again. I don't know what's going on. I keep freezing. I don't know what's happening. Are you guys still there? Could I get some thumbs up or some hearts if you're still there? If I'm talking to myself? Am I talking to myself? I'm not sure. Oh, yay! You're still there. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the heck is happening. It kind of was going in and out on my iPad. It may have just been my iPad and not my phone. I'm not sure. So here's the final step. Let me just reach down. Oh, I didn't need to reach down. I put my paper towels right next to me. So just going to get some of this excess water off of my transfer, and that is it. That is all that you need to do to clean them. Let me get these guys out of the way because they're kind of taking up my whole towel. Yep, that's all you need to. Hi, Mary. Oh, Stacy, you're back. Hello. So hold on, I'm going to bring back my project in 1 second. I was just giving everybody a heads up on using your board eraser to clean your transfers. I love that tip from Chalk University. I'm obsessed with that now and so happy not to use smelly Clorox wipes. Now, if you are finding that you have loved your transfers a lot, like I do, and you've used them on many surfaces, many different projects, and you find that the stickiness is kind of dissipating a little bit on your transfer, hello, Terry. If that is happening, that's when you want to bring back the Clorox wipes again. So yay to that. not needing them every night after every project because I hate that Clorox feeling on my fingers. So only if you find that your transfer is starting to lose its sticky. This is, look, I'm going to put my hand right on here because I cleaned it with the board eraser in the water pan, got some of the excess water off. That is completely sticky again. Look, did you hear that? I am going to have to completely refuzz that the next time I'm going to use it. So that, to me, how are you, Terry? That, to me, is awesome. I am loving that new tip. That new tip and trick from Chalk Central. So I'm just trying my best to kind of line up. I've got my sticky side. I've got the side I wrote on. So I'm matching the shiny side to the sticky side. And now my transfer is right back where it belongs on its carrier sheet. And which one was layer 3? Oh, layer 3 I put off to the side. Layer 2 is here. So we're going to match, oh, I'm upside down. We're going to match that. And then give me 1 second and I'm going to bring the project back up. So you guys that came in a little late, I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to show you the finished piece with our brand new Club Couture transfer called Home. Hold on 1 sec. Let me bring it back up here. I'll finish cleaning this last transfer off camera. But here it is. Here it is. So pretty. I went with definitely different color choices. I'll go over them again. So white, obviously, for the letters. I used lime green, which unfortunately we don't have, so I'm showing it but not showing it at the same time. Lime green for the wreath. And then I used our En Vogue color, which is Midnight Sky. And these, I'm telling you, get this because this is only available for a little while. Our En Vogue colors change with every catalog. This color is just breathtaking. It's one of my favorites, as you can tell. I've used it for the last couple projects. And this one, this little hidden gem here that I barely have used is Couture Coral. And I think that just like gave it such a pretty pop on the top. I really like that. So if you think you could do this and you think that you could make money beautifully being a Chalk Couture designer, just type join below and I would be happy to tell you all about the fabulousness of Chalk Couture. If you are not currently a designer and you would like to be in my VIP group, just type VIP below and I would be happy to add you to my page where I will have a Black Friday special. And finally, if you would be so kind as to hit the share button on the bottom left-hand screen of your corner of your screen, that would be amazing. That helps to get the Chalk Couture love out there since we are pretty much a brand new company, a little over a year old. And when I ask people at different events, have you heard about Chalk Couture? I always get these funny looks like, no, what is that? And I say, well, I'm happy to show it to you. It will take 2 seconds. And they're like blown away by it. I still get jazzed when I see people, when I do the peel and reveal, and they're like, what? What is happening here? That is so fun to me. I love that. And I still get like that when I do, even like tonight, this color combination. I was like, that's not going to look good. But I really liked the way it came out. I was very happy with it. And then I'll just add some embellishments to it. And so pretty. And then I could change it out, like I said, because this is kind of more of a holiday-ish feel to it. But you could change out the wreath colors and make it an everyday so that this hangs in your home 365 days. So there you have it. There is tonight's fun project. This transfer will be available for my customers on December 1st. I would highly suggest you get your hot little hands on it as soon as it comes out because I had a feeling that this one is not going to last. And I'd hate to see for it to go out of stock and you not be able to grab hold of it. So keep an eye out for that on my online store. All right. Have a fantastic rest of your night. I will talk to you all tomorrow. I have one final project tomorrow. I usually come live Monday through Thursday. Usually typically anywhere between 6:30, 8:30-ish, 9. I usually try not to go too late, but 9:30 is, or 9 is definitely the latest. So anywhere in that time frame, I usually try to come live Monday through Thursday. So I will see you later. Have a great night. Bye.